Are you ready to quit that 9-to-5 job and start trading full time? Do you have what it takes? Are you prepared? I'm gonna go over 3 things that I think you really need to consider before you quit that 9-to-5 and start day trading full time, coming up. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad, and this channel is specifically dedicated to the OTC, or over-the-counter penny stocks. Now, these are stocks that are typically very volatile. They're not traded on the New York Stock Exchange, but I love it. I love the volatility that we experience down here, where we can take a little money, watch it run 1,000%, and go laughing all the way to the bank. But if you don't manage your risk wisely, it can seriously hurt you, because as fast as a penny stock goes up, it can come down just as quickly, if not faster, and you watch all of your profits go up in smoke in a matter of minutes. So it's definitely important to do that, and that's why this channel exists, is to help you understand the OTC. So today's topic, though, is going to be revolving around trading full-time. I trade full-time for a living every single day. It's awesome, but there's some things that are really kind of things that people don't really consider. It's one of those things where you're looking at somebody's social media page and you're seeing all the highlight of their life, and you never really see the downside of it, or the struggles that they're going through. And so that's what I feel like. There's a lot of that on YouTube, and really just commercials. You'll see that with E-Trade commercials, some guy hanging out on a yacht, or whatever, right? So we'll get into that. I got 3 things that I want to cover for that. Before I do, I hope that I earn your subscription throughout this video, and I also hope that I can get that like button smashed right quick before, at least by the end of the video if you see value in this. And I just want to reiterate too that this isn't just dedicated, this topic tonight is not just dedicated to the OTC or penny stocks in general. I think it just applies to all areas of trading. I want to make sure that you're prepared as possible before you take that plunge and quit that security of that 9-to-5 job. So number 1, ooh, God. I don't know what that was, guys. Number 1, so the first thing that I'm gonna cover is money. What kind of money should you have in order? What kind of money should you have in your trading account? What kind of money should you have saved up outside of your trading account? And this is kind of like some of the practices that I took, and measures that I took to make sure that I was going to be okay while day trading, because you just never know. When you start doing this full time, maybe you just start getting nervous, or maybe whatever. Maybe you're not quite there as much as you thought you were, because you're only trying to day trade while you're doing your 9-to-5 job and that sort of thing. So just giving yourself some cushion and preparedness when you go to quit that 9-to-5 to take on trading full time. The other thing that I kind of wanted to hit on was that if you're looking to trade full time, you want to quit that 9-to-5 job, make sure that you at least have some trading experience under your belt, and that you actually are prepared to do this. I always like to suggest maybe at least 1 to 2 years of successful trading before you consider leaving that 9-to-5, and then having money set aside. So getting this taken care of, I would suggest probably anywhere between $10, $20, even $30,000 in your trading account before you quit that 9-to-5. And that's just your trading account, okay? That doesn't count the outside money, your other liquidity that you're looking at. So my suggestion too, when people ask me about this, is at least having 6 months of all of your expenses. So take your expenses from each month that you use to live off of, and have 6 months of that saved up before you quit that 9-to-5. So you have your 6 months of expenses. A year would be great. A year would be fantastic. That's best case scenario. A year's worth of cash saved up so that you can take care of yourself while you're taking care of trading. You get yourself to a point to where you start taking some money off the top after you're trading to maybe do some other fun things or whatever, but having that cushion, that security of that 6 months to a year's worth of expenses takes a lot of pressure off of you, right? So that even if you make a mistake, you're not, wanting to know how you're gonna eat the next day. That's definitely not the way to go about doing it. You wanna make sure that you're absolutely prepared to do it. So 6 months to a year worth of expenses saved up, and then maybe around $10, $20, even $30,000 saved up into your trading account, so that you can use that to build off of and live while you're trading. Number 2. The second thing that I want to go over about being prepared going into trading is that you may even want to consider having multiple sources of income. Trading is not easy, and you struggle, and getting that consistency going while you're trading in the stock market is ever important to make sure that you continue to succeed while doing so. Having said that, like I said, with saving up that money, having that 6 months to a year's worth of expenses saved up with cash in your trading account are very important to take that pressure off. But if you are able to create other sources of passive income while you're trading, it definitely makes life easier and makes things, again, takes that pressure off of you. Like, you're watching one of the passive income streams that I have for myself. I'm also the CEO of WeTradeHQ.com. I have other areas, of income that I'm using to support myself while I'm also trading. Could I live off of just my trades every day? Absolutely. I would be very comfortable earning a six-figure income trading, but I like having these other sources of income. You see everywhere that the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to work towards, is just being able to have that financial freedom to just go do what I want, when I want, and be happy and make money while I sleep. So, trading doesn't allow you to make money while you're asleep. You can only make money while the market's open, right? So I like having those other sources of passive income. I think it's really important to have those. That's just my own personal thing, but you could for sure trade for a living and have that be your only source of income and be just fine doing so. Number 3. So number 3 is going to be a little bit different than the financial side of it. It's going to be about your mental toughness. And I'm not just talking about your mental toughness with trades. Of course, that's very important, understanding and having that discipline when you're making your trades, but having your discipline outside of that computer, outside of your desk, is definitely important as well. So going into it with the understanding of, like, now you're your own boss. Now you need to discipline your own self. Now you need to make sure that you're getting up regularly and taking breaks and exercising and eating right. And also understanding that day trading by yourself is extremely lonely. Making money, with clicking buttons, with clicking mouses and stuff like that is awesome. It's super fun doing it that way. But when you got nobody home, nobody's around you, you're looking at the same 4 walls every day, it can be very taxing on the mind. And so having that understanding of being able to know, okay, I need to put things in place to make sure that I don't drive myself crazy. Like, there's plenty of times where I go to other areas around the town that I live in just to get out of my house and be around people. It's kind of what keeps me going, and also being a part of a community such as WeTradeHQ at least allows you to celebrate with others, when it comes to, like, maybe some major wins as far as trading is concerned, because there's nobody in my family that really understands what the heck I'm doing. So, getting together with other like-minded individuals that know exactly what you're talking about and being able to celebrate with them is completely awesome. So surrounding yourself around people and just environments that are going to help you as far as your mental toughness is concerned is definitely important, because it could be extremely depressing. Let's just say that you have a terrible loss, you have a really bad trade. It could be very taxing on your emotions, your mind, and if you don't have your mind right, if you're not disciplined enough, if you don't have the right people surrounded around you to be able to basically lift you up, like WeTradeHQ has, it can be tough, so just going into that understanding of, keeping your mind right, keeping yourself disciplined, exercising, all that stuff, exercising and eating right, you need to get your mind right in order to make good trades, in order to make sure that your mind stays sharp. So all of that stuff really comes into play, and when you got nobody else there to hold you accountable, it can be very dangerous. So making sure that you have that in place, that plan for yourself to keep yourself in check, is super important. Probably the most out of all of these 3 that I'm talking about in this video, is that's going to be the most important one, to make sure that your mental health is priority number 1. So let's recap. Number 1, having enough money saved up so that you could actually support yourself while trading, so that it gives you room for error on making bad trades and good trades, and getting yourself a good rhythm is definitely the first thing that you need to make sure that you got in order before you quit your 9 to 5. Number 2 is at least trying to see if you can create yourself some passive income while you're also trading as well, just to give yourself that extra elevation of support, so that you're taking that pressure off of yourself, that trading is the only, if trading is the only thing that you have going for you, then it can be very stressful. So making sure that you surround yourself with other sources of income could definitely relieve that stress and take the pressure off. And ultimately, I think that it really makes you a better trader, because it gives you hyper focus on trying to figure that out. And number 3, mental toughness, making sure that you have you know, a good diet plan, getting yourself regular sleep, making sure that you're surrounding yourself around people that can support you and help you and love you is definitely going to be important when trading in the stock market, especially by yourself, because it can be a very lonely space. So make sure that you got yourself surrounded around a good core group of people. And really, those are the three big major things that I think that you need to make sure that you're prepared enough before you take that leap in quitting that 9 to 5. Guys, my business is designed around people who are looking to quit those 9 to 5s and experience financial freedom with trading in the stock market. And it's not just revolved around penny stocks, even though that's how I find success. I've created a community. It's called We Trade HQ. The links are down in the description below if you want to check that out. It's absolutely free to join. We have over 4,000 members around the globe learning and growing and celebrating each other's success. And it's so awesome to see. And it's in all areas of the market, not just penny stocks, not just ETFs, options, Forex, futures. You know, if you're looking to trade even cryptocurrencies, no matter what you're looking to trade in the market, We Trade HQ is the place for you. Check it out. It's an awesome community to be a part of. So I hope you go check it out. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, I certainly would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, you want to see some more advice such as this, as well as all the other awesome content that I have on this channel, I certainly would appreciate a subscription. And if you don't mind also clicking that notification bell when I go live, you'll get notified each time I put up a video. So thank you guys so much. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out.